Hi there, this is the Essential Me series, Essential Detoxing of the Body, hosted by me, Tina Martin. As the series continues, this is where we've been. We've seen emotional balance, the essential family, essential women and men's health. We had a focus on finance and brain health, and now we're detoxing the body. And then next is Essential Yoga with Summer Olson. She'll be here next week. And coming around the corner in May here, we have Essential Animals, Skin and Body Care, and Essential Baking and Cooking. So this is me. Recently retired after 25 years in construction management, published poet and author of a children's book, The Tree of Life. I enjoy empowering others to take charge of theirs and their family's health and wellness with doTERRA. My projects have always been about building people. And my company name is Essential Partners, People with Purpose. Contact us anytime. So this is something I wrote several years ago about you are what you eat. We've all heard this catchy phrase, and when I was growing up, this meant eating a lot of candy so I could be sweeter. Honestly, I really didn't think that this applied to me. My metabolism took care of everything. I couldn't gain weight if I tried. Then in my 30s, I started looking at gaining a pound or two a year. Unfortunately, I believe this was just a result of getting older. So it was no major concern until my 40s when the weight started adding up. It seemed that losing weight was 10 times harder than when I was younger. I thought I had made a change in my eating habits towards healthier choices in the last 10 years, but it made very little change in how I felt and how I looked. I was closing in on 50 with an added 36 pounds. Luckily, I gained a newfound definition of you are what you eat. I made a change to detoxify me and my environment, especially my kitchen. Changing my habits with additional research has been a process well worth it. So now I'm 24 pounds lighter and loving it. Detoxifying started with a candida cleanse, not eating carbs with meats, starting to take a supplement, Lifelong Vitality, and not using my microwave as much. Now I don't use it at all. I reduced my GMOs and ate less processed and more organic foods. Then I detoxified my kitchen. I started with replacing my cookware with high quality stainless steel. We use Salad Master. I had ceramic, stone, and glass. And then I replaced the plastic storage containers and cooking utensils that were not a number 2 on the recycling scale. I recommend making the change in steps and stages that are comfortable to you because you don't want to do it all at once. That's too much to take on and you'll get frustrated. So take it in steps and stages. Take your time. Just don't wait as long as I did to make a change for you and your family's health. So, signs of high toxicity levels: brain fog, body odor, constipation, bloating, gas, headaches, nausea, and the list goes on. So let's talk. As I mentioned in the men's and women's health sessions, toxins are all around us. And as the name implies, toxins are not good for us. Why do we do regular checkups and maintenance on our house and our landscape and our cars, etc.? It's to help them work at their optimum. So how do we keep our body working at its optimum? I give you these things to consider. Eat nutritional meals. Organic, whole, non-GMO foods, proper food pairings and portions, and have 5 hours between meals. Get plenty of exercise. Don't have stress. I know that's easy to say. Reduce your toxic load. Do other body maintenance such as healthcare and self-care. So detoxifying the body. One of the ways you can maintain your body's health is with a regular detox. I recommend completing a detox once a year. Then add another one for each of the statements below. I have little or no stress in my life. If that isn't true, add another detox. 90% of the time I eat healthy, nutritious meals. If that isn't true, add another detox to your year. I exercise at least 3 times a week for a minimum of 20 minutes. Again, if that isn't true, add another detox to your year. So you could be detoxing quarterly, you could be detoxing once a year. Totally depends on what you're putting in your body and how you're helping your body expel those toxins. So body basics. When working properly, the body has 4 paths for toxins to exit the body, primarily bowels for solids, urinary tract for liquids, and secondarily lungs and skin. Healthy intestines will excrete most, if not all, the toxins through the primary ways shown here. And it'll have a small amount that moves on to the liver, which transforms the leftover toxins to a liquid form for the kidneys to take care of. That's if everything's working properly. So Dr. Newsom, when interviewed, explained that when you're constipated, your body reabsorbs what's sitting in your intestines. Clinical constipation is once a day or less. So we should be doing bowel movements 3 times a day. The toxins you reabsorb goes back through the liver as one of the body's filters. So what if the liver is overworked and backed up? Then you have toxins turn to irritation, turn to inflammation, turn to infection. Keys to a successful detox. Fuel the body's natural detoxification in the proper sequence. So we start with the colon, then the kidneys, then the liver, the skin and lungs, and the lymphatic system. We do it in that order basically because, like we said, if there's leftover in the colon, it's going to go to the liver, which is then going to go to the kidneys, and then secondarily the skin and the lungs. So when we're looking at this, we want to clear out the colon first so we don't start having a backup in some of the other areas. So we want to make it simple so that it's a natural part of your daily habits, and give your body a sufficient amount of time to detox and restore. So I wanted to highlight the lymphatic system because that's one of the things, one of the places that people tend not to detox. They may do the colon, they may do the liver, but some of the other areas kind of get lost in doing the cleanse or doing a detox. So Dr. Irvin Sani said the lymphatic system is basically, to some degree, an overflow valve for the body, an oil filter for pathogens, bacteria, antigens, and toxins in your body. Your lymphatic system does not have their own muscular walls, so it depends on stimulation with exercise. And one of the great ways that people have been suggesting doing that is jumping on a mini trampoline. There's a variety of ways to detox. Choose those that work best for you. But remember, those smaller detoxing time periods, 3, 5, 7 days, are probably only going to do a small amount of work. You're looking for a 30-day to 4-month cleanse. A 4-month is going to be a major overhaul, so I recommend the 30-day cleanses, again, 1, 2, 3, or 4 times a year. So one of the ways you can detox can be very simple, simply by changing to better eating habits. When you do that, your body will start to detox. Getting quality vitamins and mineral supplements. Fasts, such as water fasts or juice fasts. Cleanses, such as juice cleanses or cellulite cleanses. Saunas, wet, dry, infrared, or salt saunas. Ionic foot baths. Enemas, ozone enemas, and coffee enemas, oil pulling. All these have some effect on the body in detoxing and helping the body to recuperate. And it depends on what you're doing and how effective it will work for your body. Everybody is different. Again, a 30-day cleanse is highly recommended over some of the shorter terms, but if you add some of these shorter term ones together, it may be effective as well. So Dr. Josh Axe, we've talked about some of the stuff that he has published before, and one of the things he has here is detoxing can be as simple as reducing the bad food you eat and replacing it with good nutritional food. Start with whole, organic, non-GMO foods, real bone broth, stock, without MSG, salt, and sugar, and add high potassium rich foods. I've also added their fermented foods. Those have been documented to help with your gut, which also will help with your overall health. Eliminate sugars and processed grains. His top 6 for detox foods is milk thistle, turmeric, seaweed, apple cider vinegar, and green leafy vegetables. As shown there next to him is why each one of those is so great. But also at the end, we have a takeaway with one of Dr. Axe's drinks that he does daily, sometimes twice daily, to help detox. So we're here to talk about essential oils. So let's spotlight some of those essential oils that are great for detoxing as well. Lemon, lime, grapefruit, ginger, rosemary, spearmint, and peppermint. Great ones to add to your water, 3 to 5 drops, 3 to 5 times a day. So 15 to 25 drops of any kind of citrus or the mints or the ginger, the rosemary, even juniper berry, some of those other ones that are really great for detoxing. Doing that daily will help detox the body. So a 30-day cleanse. I'm going to show you a 30-day cleanse that some of these things you would do on a daily basis and others you would add when you're actually doing the cleanse. So you need a daily nutritional support. We don't get enough nutrition in our food, so daily nutritional support is important whether you're doing a cleanse or not. Cleanses toxins found in fat cells. That would be your cellulite, right? So when we have toxins, our body protects our main organs by surrounding those toxins with fat and putting them somewhere. So there is a reason for the fat that we have. Supporting healthy digestion and metabolic processes. Supporting the filtering organs of the body, like the lymphatic system. Detoxification complex for colon, kidneys, liver, lungs, and skin. Cellular support to help with that repair process that's going to happen after you detox. Intestinal tract cleansing formula. And then supporting healthy digestion function and immunities. So we're going to go a little bit through each one of these. And I'm going to show you, this is the cleanse and restore. These are the items that I would pick up to do my cleanse. So lifelong vitality, or the nutrient pack. The nutrient pack is the same with the exception it does not have the cellular vitality complex. And so the nutrient pack is for those that are younger and do not need that cellular health added nutrient. These contain powerful levels of essential nutrients and metabolic factors for optimal health, energy, and longevity, and promotes cellular detoxification. Slim and Sassy cleanses the toxins found in fat cells. You can do the soft gels that are already put into a form to take internally, or use the oil where you can take them internally or apply topically. Terezin supports healthy digestion and metabolic process by supporting the body's constant production of enzymes that are critical for healthy biochemical functions throughout the body, such as healthy digestion of food nutrients and cellular metabolism of nutrients into energy. That's a mouthful. In short, as we get older, the enzymes of our stomach get depleted or sluggish, and it needs a little additional help to basically break down the foods that we put into our bodies. We do not chew our food long enough, 30 to 40 times, so it becomes liquid before it goes down into our stomach. And by doing that, we then tax our stomach to do that work for us. And those enzymes in our stomach sometimes need a little additional help. So this is something you would take about a half hour before each meal. Endocrine. This is one I would add when I'm doing a cleanse. So it's going to support the filtering organs of the body, like the lymphatic system. And then the detoxification complex is for the liver, the kidneys, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. So when you're looking at these two, they have the same name. They may look the same, but the white bottle is an herb supplement, and that herbal supplement is basically the one that goes through and cleanses and cleans things up. The oil goes through and repair. So I Think of it like doing a power washer on your house for paint. And then when you're done with the power washer, getting all of the dirt and the grime off, all the toxins out of your body, then you're looking to go back and do touch-up. Ddr Prime. Again, this is one that you can either take on a daily basis or you can add when you're doing a cleanse. It supports healthy cell proliferation and lifespan by reducing oxidative stress, and supports healthy cellular apoptosis and renewal. So this is something I would take during a cleanse on day 21 through 30 when you're looking at a 30-day cleanse. The digestive system. The GIX Assist is one that I would take on day 11 through 20, and the PB Assist would follow in day 21 through 30. So the GIX Assist is going through the lower intestines and helping to cleanse of any kind of bad bacteria, while the PB Assist is a probiotic that's going to go and help the body with good bacteria. And it also has a prebiotic so that you can get past the acids in the stomach so that it actually can get to those lower intestines and provide the work that it needs to do. Helpful tips when cleansing. Remember to drink plenty of water, half of your body weight in ounces. Adding a drop of lemon or other citrus oil is also very cleansing. You can do this on a daily basis like we talked about with some of the other cleansing oils, essential oils. 3 to 5 drops in the drinks that you drink throughout the day are not only refreshing, but they will help cleanse the body. Consistency is key. This isn't something you're going to be able to do halfway. So when you do a cleanse, stick to it. Give yourself that time to learn some healthy habits and continue them. Be patient with your body and listen to it. If things aren't working the way they should, if you don't feel right about it, that's not the cleanse for you. The cleanse should be gentle. It should not be something where you're having to run to the bathroom every 5 minutes. Get a minimum of 7 hours sleep at night. Sleep is where our body restores. So we need that sleep at night, especially during a cleanse, because your body is going through a lot. It's taking out all the trash. Consider avoiding or reducing your gluten, dairy, yeast, caffeine, and refined grains and sugar intake, as those will take away from doing the cleanse because your body has to deal with those separately. So, some takeaways. Do you like a relaxing bath? How about a detoxing bath? Introduce 5 to 10 drops of helichrysum, rosemary, cilantro, or juniper berry to your next bath. Use Epsom salts or bath salts to keep from having that ring around the edge. This is a great way to detox and just relax. Another takeaway, like I mentioned earlier, is Dr. Axe's Detox Drink recipe. So 5 to 10 minutes before each meal during a detox, and then once a day after. He puts together 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, raw and unfiltered, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, pure, fresh pressed, not from concentrate, and 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. I would suggest a drop of essential oil, cinnamon, a pinch of cayenne pepper, and a teaspoon of raw local honey or stevia, and 1/8 teaspoon of ginger. Again, I would suggest a drop of an essential oil, and water. Another takeaway, like we talked about with putting 3 to 5 drops of some of the citrus and other detoxing oils in your drinks, is we need water. So put it in water instead of some of the other things we might be drinking. We're up to 60% of our body is water, and the brain and the heart are 73% water, and the lungs are about 83% water. Water is in every cell, tissue, and organ of our body. And the right amount of water can help your body function properly. So to figure out if you're dehydrated, take a light pinch in the back of your hand. Does it go back immediately without you even noticing? Or can you watch as your skin goes back into place slowly? If it's the latter, you should drink more water. It's also going to help flush out those toxins. So you can add a drop of any one of these to your water and make it more exciting to drink. So there's plenty to choose from: kumquat, wild orange, tangerine, digest zen, cassia, slim and sassy, peppermint, lemon, red mandarin, grapefruit, bergamot, lime, spearmint, and more. Next to each one of these is some of the ways that they not only give you a refreshing drink and cleanse, but there's other ways that they help your body by being antioxidant support or immune support or gastrointestinal support, etc. So here's my note and disclaimer. You can go to Essential Partners for any takeaways and other materials that we've shown here. The statements I've made have not been evaluated by the FDA. Seek your healthcare provider for changes in your health. Any questions? Noted here, a negative thought can kill you faster than a bad germ. Dr. Anthony Jimenez.